Hey guys, this meeting is video rather. I'm just using Meet so that I can show my screen. I'm gonna be going through the Moby Max area lessons. The first one is parallelogram, then it's triangle, and then there's two of trapezoid, and then one with fractional lengths. So I'm gonna break it up so that it's not one long video. And then that way you can just watch the one that you need help with, because I think most of the students need help with trapezoid, and maybe they have a couple of questions about triangles. So let's do parallelogram first, which is right here. To find the area of a parallelogram, they are showing you that you would do base times the height, and the base along with the height are always perpendicular. Perpendicular means that they make a 90-degree angle. That's why that box is here. And if you also notice, they're making like an upside down T, right? If it makes an upside down T, you could also look at it like an L. But if they make that, then they are perpendicular, and then you know you're looking at the height and the base, okay? It doesn't matter what order, because multiplication, remember, is a commutative property. So you could do 5 times 4 or 4 times 5. It doesn't matter. You're still going to get 20. All right, let's keep going, because these are just the introduction to help you get used to it before you get the 5 problems that that you're going to actually get graded on. Okay, so again, you have base times height, and they're asking you, do you understand that the area here is 20 SQ square IN inches, 20 square inches. Why is it square inches? Because we have two dimensions. We have a base, which is a length, and a height, which is a length. So anytime you have a dimension by another dimension, two dimension, we're finding area, which is the space inside the closed figure, then it's going to be squared. Now they want you to drag the measurements so that you can calculate the area. So here would be my base. It's perpendicular to this height, so that I know I have to use the 5 and the 6. Now this one is probably not going to let you switch these two. So even though you can switch them in reality, you really can't switch them here in the program. Okay, this one, they still want us to, what do they want us to do? Oh, this time they want us to drag the measurements, then calculate the area. We already dragged it, so let's calculate 5 times 6 is 30. Notice over here, instead of putting square inches, they did inches with the exponent 2. It means exactly the same thing. Okay. Drag the measurements. So I'm assuming they're going to tell me to drag the measurements and then calculate the area again. Sorry, I'm multitasking here, but I'm here. Okay, here you have a base and here you have a height. Now, base you typically think of being the bottom, right? But it's a parallelogram, and this side are equal in length. And then since it's a parallelogram, this side and this side would be equal in length. It doesn't look like it is, but remember, you can't go by pictures. They are not typically drawn by scale to scale. So here's my height, and here's my base. 10 times 6 is 60. Same deal. Let's identify base and height. Here is where they make the, well, this one is not an upside down T, but if I was looking here at the 8, then it would, but over here, same thing, right? So my base is 8, and my height is 12. 8 times 12 is 96, right? if I remember that correctly. Okay. And that's it. Now we're going to do the ones that we actually get graded for, so please be careful, right? What is the area of the parallelogram? Now, see, they try to trick you here because there's no longer just two measurements. Now they put a third one. This is not the height of a parallelogram, because remember, the height of a parallelogram, the height and the base have to be perpendicular to each other. And now this one, this side length is the same as this one. So 10 times 4 would be 40 square inches. Base times height. Remember, that's your distractor. This is not needed information. Base times height. They make the perpendicular. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 square inches. Okay? Again, look for your upside down T, your L, however you want to look at it. Wherever that 90-degree symbol is, you got to examine it. It should be your height and your base. 8 times 6 is 48. Some of your problems will be scrambled. They won't look like mine exactly sometimes, but if you're lucky, maybe they will be the same. But other than that, it gets scrambled. So just use the techniques and the method and apply it to your problem. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Still, area of parallelogram. Height is 5, base is 4. 5 times 4 is 20, so 20 square feet. Okay, one more. All right, 3 is the height, and the base is 10. 3 times 10, 30. Right? So that is it for parallelograms. Remember, if you have any questions, please let me know.